So I originally came back to show you guys my nails because these look so good and I will be so sad when I have to take these off. Okay, so I have music playing in my ears, but I'm recording on my phone, but the music is also coming from my phone, so I feel like I've unlocked a new tier. How am I recording while listening to music and the sound is actually capturing? That's insane. I just feel like this is the moment that I've been waiting for years to really just get it going. Like, this is something I've always wanted to. I don't know why, but like when I set up to record, I just get so bored. And I just need something going in the background in my ears. Just not that I'm paying attention to it, but it fills a level of silence. Like, yes, it's playing music, so it's not silence, but it fills a level of silence that, like, there's just, I just need that space to be filled. It honestly helps me focus. I'm gonna get ready and I'm just gonna talk and I'm gonna yap like I always been doing. And we're gonna talk about Snow White. Miracles can happen when we gather in the dark. Miracles can happen when we gather in the dark. Miracles can happen when we gather in the dark. Miracles can happen when we gather in the dark. Survive the armies of the night. Warriors come out to play. So, Snow White, Rachel Zegler. I really don't understand how she is the problem. Well, let me not say that. Because I do understand how she is the problem. I was there when she said all of that about Snow White. But like, Cleon, Ajax, Rembrandt, Swan. But like, let's be real. When's the last time you watched the original Snow White? When's the last time you actually thought about her that wasn't in the, oh yeah, she's a princess too capacity? As in, you're listing all of the princesses and you're like, oh yeah, Snow White's one of them. Like, be freaking for real. Nobody likes Snow White except that one girl in the corner.
It's me. Hi. I'm the one who likes Snow White.
Nobody likes Snow White except that mousy girl in the back. And that's fine. It's fine if she likes Snow White. Nobody likes Snow White because she's soft and feminine. And you know what? That's a problem. But Rachel said those, I'm not here to like give you the catch up. I'm yapping into the ecosystem. The ethernet. When you're promoting a movie, you can't speak like that about the movie though. Like, yes, that's how we all feel, majority, except the mouse girl in the back, but like, this is your job and you're literally bad mouthing your job. Like, anybody would be fired for that. How is she responsible for the success of A Songbird and Snakes, but she is the reason why Snow White is failing when you got Gal Gadot in the movie as well? And I don't know what it is, but every movie that Gal Gadot is in, I don't like personally. And like, I am a very much women first. Do y'all see that amount of Barbie shit I got in there? Y'all know I love me some women empowerment, but like, she's not my Wonder Woman. My Wonder Woman is animated. Just saying. I don't know. Dirty Diana. Oh. Dirty. Show what you got. Oh, jeez. Oh, please. You know my style. I'm always ready with the verses and I'm versatile. It just doesn't make sense. Because there are other things that we hate about the movie other than Rachel. Make Way for Cyrus is on, so I'm going to have to come back later. So one thing that was absolutely hated from the Snow White live action movie is the outfit. And I'm going to show y'all how easy it actually is. Because I saw somebody do an edit about changing the colors. And it's very slightly into colors found like in nature. You know what? They were right, because look at this. Look at this color palette. Look how easy it is. And you fucked it up. You fucked it up, Disney. You got all this money in the world and you fucked it up. It's that easy. You don't even have people who even like the movie working on the movies anymore. Because why is the tourist in Lilo and Stitch native? You don't even know what you're doing at this point. You're an idiot. Hire fans. Hire fans with the credentials to who actually know how to do a project. Because clearly, y'all think y'all can do everything, but y'all can't put love and care into a project. I don't even like Snow White and I fucking hate it. Also, since I brought up Lilo and Stitch, y'all gonna tell me that Sydney Agudong was in literal brown face? You browned her up to play a native role. But I thought she was already native enough. I thought she was native enough. If she's not native enough, why didn't you get someone who was? This is what we're talking about. Now that I've raised my blood pressure, I'm gonna finish my face. You know what else I need to complete my Snow White look? I need to brush my teeth before I put lipstick on. Some hoes wake up and they don't even brush their teeth. Brush your teeth. Brush your teeth. Queen Lashera will never catch me. Now I'm about to show you another thing that Disney messed up for Rachel. Okay? And it's the hair. And this has already been said before, but it's so true. She looks like Lord Farquaad's daughter. You guys f***ed her up. And honestly, the answer is way more simple than what you guys are trying to do for her. The thing is, the thing that pisses me off the most is that with the budget they have, these things are unacceptable. Like, we haven't even seen the movie and we're already shitting on the movie. Like, the thing is, we're not even talking about the plot part of the movie. Like, it's with Wicked. Oh, I think I just fucked up this curl. Okay, we're all right. With Wicked, as much as I did not like Ariana and Cynthia Erivo going into the movie, and for one of them, I actually did like her career from before she went all crazy years ago. Very good times, and we're talking about the movie. And somehow we did make our way back to the plot. We have not made our way back to the plot of the movie of Snow White. Because no one wants to talk about the plot. Because, one, the way Rachel was talking about the plot, trying to promote it. But also, Snow White didn't have to pick up a sword or be aggressive in a way. And in a time of, I don't know. Okay, so like reworking the Disney stories to be more empowering is important. But also leave space for the femininity. As in, not every girl fits into the archetype of wanting princesses to be strong and take care of themselves. Like, that's literally what the newer generation of Disney princesses are for. And even if we are in this time of conservatism, heading towards conservatism, I think Snow White would have fit in perfectly. But also, I think she's unimportant enough that she slips under the radar. So, like, I don't think it would have been a big outcry if Snow White had a soft and feminine romantic-y love story. Kind of in the way that, like, Aurora was. Like, Aurora didn't pick up a sword. But she still fought. And you know what? I may be wrong for saying Aurora didn't pick up a sword because I didn't watch number 2. or Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. My bad. I will fix that expeditiously if I'm gonna be talking shit. I promise. Rachel also has terrible luck when it comes to her movies, or rather her co-stars, is what I'm hearing in the streets, in the Rachel fan streets. Because I'm not a Rachel fan. I'm really not. But I'm also not a Rachel hater either. I think she's talented, and especially when she did her rendition, like her own rendition of Snow White to honor the original voice actress, and like she can do soprano shit. She can be hair dark as night, lips red as blood. But y'all won't. Disney won't let her. They didn't care enough. They didn't want to see the potential. My boyfriend is waiting on me at the post office, UPS, and poor guy. I'm just making him wait so I could talk to you guys and yap and show you how easy it is to embody Snow White, because it is. I don't even want to use the comb. I don't even want to use the brush just yet, because I need to have it in my hand to know if I wanted to do that. I know what I'm doing. 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 All right, bam. This is the hair Snow White should have had. This is the hair she should have had. And you know what? I'm gonna turn around because I'm not afraid. Does it look a hot mess? Look at this bear. She's fine. You know, I kind of wore my hair like this when I went to Phoenix, and some old ladies at the Holy Christ Temple in Sedona, she told me, this old white lady told me my hair looked fabulous. My curls were a lot tighter than this, but she said I looked amazing. And when an older white woman from the boomer generation tells you you look amazing aggressively, you believe her. You believe her. My lips red as blood. We're gonna do Judy Doll lip gloss, the waterproof lip gloss in color 9. Okay? And what I do is I put it all over my lips. I know you're not supposed to, but I have to. I have to put it all over because I have to rub and I have to smack. But I know you're not supposed to do that. But I need it to get everywhere because I can't help myself but smack. So if I just get it out the way, it's fine. So now we put it on and we let it sit. All right. You can even see that. Look at that. Look at that. This is what I mean by, ow, ooh, I stepped on a plug. This is what I mean by it's so easy. I'm in Pop Flex too, and you have a designer Disney budget. It's not that hard, Disney. My baby boy has been sitting the entire time I was in the bathroom. He's just outside the door. Oh, honey bun, I love you so much. You're my little pookie. Hi, hello. Your Popflex Snow White checking back in. So, another thing I would like to add, because like I'm still ranting about, obviously I still have Snow White on my mind. Like I saw a little clip of it and it looked like the end, and I thought about it. I was like, it's gonna be really good to see Gal Gadot get what's coming to her in the end. Like that is gonna be fun to watch. And I still don't understand how it makes sense to blame Rachel for everything going wrong when it's literally not all her. All she has done really, I'm not saying she's completely innocent, like I said before, She literally just talked bad about her job, but like, maybe I'm not in the Latino community, but I know in my black space, we were supporting our princess. I don't know what the Latinos are doing to support Rachel, but people are bringing up Halle. Are they bringing up Halle because she was the last princess movie? Or are they bringing up Halle because she was the last princess of color? Or rather, first princess of color in the live action remake? Rachel has spoken up about supporting Palestine, spoken up about how much she needs to get paid, because like her or hate her, she's a star and you watched.
That's right! Who do you think you are? I am!
Whether you decided to not watch the movie or what, maybe you watched someone speak about songbirds and snake on TikTok. Maybe you watched someone do a theater breakdown of West Side Story. You watched. Somehow you watched her. And she is a star in her own right. And I think because she's not following Disney's script for how they make stars, they're blaming her for everything so they can wash their hands of her. And you know what? Disney does not protect their princesses of color. Because now, to make a group, I want to know who is supporting these women when they go through this shit and the media just dumps on them. Because just last week they were talking about Sunita and how she came back to Earth. She was in space for 9 months and they're like, oh, she's old and ugly and saggy and gray hair. Like, yeah, she's gray hair. She was in space with a man. You try being in space with a man longer than intended. I don't think that man was awful, but I mean, a man nonetheless. And I'm not being a man hater. I don't hate men. I love men. I have a man at home. I have so many boy cats. I just found out Rachel Zegler is from New Jersey. Like, let's go South Jersey, Pennsauken, New Jersey, Camden 2. Let's go birds. I'm a Jersey girl. I really am. I love me some, I love me some Jersey. I have to do the video of when I went down to, what's it called? Bama Harbor. Not Bama. I went to, Bama that's it. I went to Bama and then the harbor down there to see all the cool stuff that they had. Not in the boats, but like Lady in the Water, the dinosaurs, and most importantly, where am I going with this? I'm losing my thought. I went to Wawa. I went to the one Wawa. Well, there's 2 Wawas in that city in Alabama. And I went because I'm not missing an opportunity to go to Wawa because I am a Jersey girl, okay? I also feel like Snow White was one of the one princesses that, like, should have been kept soft. Like, I have not seen the movie, so I don't know if she picks up a sword or not. But, I don't know. Snow White doesn't need to be physically strong. I really feel like if you wanted to make her modern, make her mentally strong. Like, her strength doesn't need to be physical, and I feel like that's the vibe I was getting. I could be wrong, but that's the vibe that I was getting. And not every girl out there is a physical person, so I really feel like Snow White was one of the princesses that had a story that it blended, it meshed well with the shy girls, the girls who weren't rough, tomboyish, they weren't go get 'ems. And there's nothing wrong with that either. Like, that's the thing that we're fighting for with feminism. It's the right to choose whether I want to be a grab 'em by the balls kind of girl, or if I want to be a homemaker. And I don't say homemaker to, like, dumb down Snow White to being a homemaker. But, like, that's what she did. I'm sorry, no. But if I wanted to be, if it was my life's goal to be a mother, why is that wrong for a goal? Why is that wrong for you to have that as a goal? Like, that's what I want for my life. So what's wrong with that? I just feel like this was one for the soft, weak girlies. And I don't say weak to be mean, but like, I just feel like that was an area that was a type of woman that needed representation. And Snow White was that, but now she's not. And she's just, it's the same problem, but in the other direction of, oh, we have all these stories about a girl who needs a man to come save her. Okay, so now we're modernizing all these stories. But like, what about the girl that wants a man to come save her? Because she is out there, she exists. Oh, and also, I didn't even mention the CGI dwarves. I don't even have the capacity to talk about that. I do not have the range to talk about that. That's not my community. I don't even know what's good or bad about that. But also, enough CGI. Let's go back to real stuff. You know what was a really good movie because of the practical shit? Five Nights at Freddy's! Those suits were amazing!